Well, it's a gloomy, cold, wet day. Last night we had a thunderstorm come through, so a lot of our things are wet. We got stuff out to dry. Unfortunately, when you're camping in a tent, water gets in. It's just one of those things. So, hoping the sun will come out soon. But there's a lot of fog and a lot of mist out here. Just made coffee. I need that coffee. It's cold. I'm cold. I need to warm myself up. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink coffee, turn this camera off for now.
Here we are, 9:41 local time. Temperature outside is about 37 degrees. Wind's blowing at about 12 knots. It was kind of raining and drizzling all night. Slept in the truck. Was nice and warm and cozy in my sleeping bag. My fellow more experienced overlanders decided to go full tilt, and they stayed in their tents. Their tents are pretty wet right now, and they're pretty cold. They're over here with the greenhorn, trying to get some of the warmth. Gus has my heating pad inside his little belly there to warm up.
He forced it on me.
He needed it. He was shivering. It was an emergency. But anyways, conditions are still rough.
Yeah. Tent got pretty wet. The humidity inside the tent was pretty bad. What can I say? I had water dripping on my forehead from the humidity and waking me up multiple times. It wasn't a good sleep. Maybe at some point we had thunder. I went inside the truck, and then when it all passed away, I went back in the tent because the cold was actually the truck was actually colder. I think the plan is for us to try to dry our stuff as much as possible, then head down to where there's we get some sunlight and get the stuff out again, and maybe start drying. So if it gets cold tonight, we don't freeze to death. So that's the plan, I guess.
Gus? That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I got, bro.
All right.
It's a wrap.
Gus summed that up pretty well. We'll talk at you guys later.
Well, after a very cold night, we got back on the road, and all of our gear got wet. It rained, and we had thunderstorms go by. Thunderstorm at 9,800 feet is no fun. Last night we also did our live simulcast net, radio net. We did GMRS radio net with South Dade GMRS Club. And that went pretty well. It was a little rough getting started with the wind blowing and setting everything up, and the camera falling over, and setting the Starlink and the radio node. It was a lot of fun, but a little hectic. I got started a little late. Lewis had to start for me back in Miami, and we got it rolling, and you can see the hectic broadcast in my live feed. So anyway, we're going down Iron Mountain and just past Forge Creek. Beautiful creek, amazing scenery up here. A lot more water here than in Wyoming, I think. Wyoming seems a little drier. So a lot more water, a lot more creeks, a lot more moisture in the air. And the sun has come out and started drying things up. They have crews up here digging core samples, looking for looking for rare earth minerals and such as that. So there's a lot of heavy equipment coming up. We're on the mountain. They have a backhoe there, and there's a few trucks with equipment and miners and stuff like that. But all part of making us self-sufficient. Reach the top of Garnet Mountain here. This is very cool. The views of the clouds up here are amazing, I think. It's like on top of the world.
Oh, you want to stop and take a picture if you see a good vantage point.
I think we crest up here. Might be a good spot. This peak that we see to the right is Garnet Mountain, the peak of Garnet Mountain. And we're at just above 10,000.
Now this is what we're talking about here. Look at this mountain. Look at these mountains. How beautiful is that? We are in Montana. What a view. Hey Gus,
Yeah.
what do you think about this view, man?
Man, it's spectacular. It's spectacular.
That's wow. Gonna zoom in so you guys can see this right here.
This is the peak of Chrome Mountain. Iron Mountain was over there. That's where we stayed last night. And now we're on Chrome Mountain. And I gotta say, the views are amazing. This trip has been well worth it. Especially sharing it with a couple of close friends. There's nothing quite like being out in the woods or in nature with some of your close friends to help you conquer some of your goals, your dreams, and share it with some friends. Wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, good afternoon. We are in Garnet Mountain.
WRYB 787 James, can somebody come back with an audio check?
Hey, look, it's James.
WSI, Johnson, big temperature coming in 5x5.
WRNA 437 Gus to James. Good morning, good afternoon.
The dealer picking up the car, I disconnected the radio, so connecting it back. How's, you guys still in Montana?
Yes, sir, absolutely. I'm filming right now, I'm vlogging right now, and you came on the radio, and I just wanted to say hi. We're in Garnet Mountain in Montana, western Montana, and maybe you'd like to say hello to the fans and give a plug for your page.
I'd love to. Give me 2 seconds and I'll come back and we'll go ahead and plug SoFlo Overlander.
All right, we'll be going down this mountain.
You're gonna do a live show.
I'm just gonna have him do a plug for his YouTube channel.
So that's a plug means you putting us in his Blue Channel live, no?
No, a plug means that he gets mentioned as plug and it comes out on mine, so that my fans go watch him at SoFlo Overlander on YouTube.
Nice. So it's kind of like what you did for the lady.
We're helping each other out. He helps me out, I help him out. Just like we did for Wyoming Jeepers. By the way, check out Wyoming Jeepers also if you're in this area. They have a lot of cool trails.
Hey guys, what's the weather like up there?
Well, right here it's warm, 78 degrees. 78 degrees and sunny.
Asking me else more.
One more behind me somewhere.
Yeah, he's right behind you.
Yeah, it's a big change from the other night.
Absolutely, big change from the other night. Have a good one. Yeah, we were like in a mountain that kind of collected a lot of low clouds, so it was like always storming there. That was kind of bizarre. When we got above the clouds, it looked beautiful though.
I'm back. WRYB 787 James, SoFlo Overlander.
James, welcome back. So you're doing some work on your rig?
Picked up the Land Cruiser from the dealer. Radio's still not working. They had to order some parts that are coming from Japan. They won't be 3 or 4 weeks. So they put the car back together and gave it to me, and I'll have to bring it back when the parts are here.
QSL. And how's the LR3 doing?
The same. It's I haven't had the differential replaced yet. Just because since this car was in the dealer, I needed an SUV for a particular project that I'm doing out in the Everglades. So I couldn't be SUV-less.
QSL. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, but tell everybody what your channel is and where they can find you.
Absolutely. My channel on YouTube is SoFlo.Overlander, SoFlo. And yeah, go out there, give me a like, subscribe, make some comments on the videos. You'll see Gus out and the rest of the crew.
QSL James, I think we found a nice little spot to do espresso. So we're gonna stop and we're gonna go off the air for a little bit.
Espresso sounds good right about now. Yeah, tell Tony not to knock it over this time.
That
Say something.
WRYS 384 Antonio. So anyways, absolutely not. I'm not gonna spill any more coffee. Actually, that hurt me more than anything because I guys got to have more coffee than I did.
Yeah, I saw that video. You guys look like you're having a lot of fun. Well, you guys enjoy yourself. I'll let you go. Enjoy your coffee and have a nice break up there.
QSL Chuck and James, I'll catch you guys later. WRNA 437 Gus will be clear for a little bit. My friend David just had a flat tire on his F350. Fortunately, it was just a bolt that was in his front tire. We were able to patch it. Unfortunately, I didn't film it because I wasn't thinking of filming. I was thinking of fixing. But we're back off-road and moving on. It was probably picked it up while we were driving through town because it was a bolt. I don't think a bolt would be out here. So, of all the things, is driving through town, getting a flat, picking up a bolt on the tire. So we're back on the road and back to having fun. In the afternoon, we started looking for a campsite, and we came across an established campsite. It was a little messy. We had to pick it up a little bit, but it had everything we needed. It had a nice open space for all the trucks to fit, and there was plenty of firewood on hand that we could chop up and use for the next couple of days as well. So it was a pretty good spot, and we had an excellent view of the sky, which later turned out to be amazing. Sawzall makes quick work of cutting firewood. In no time at all, you can have a bundle of firewood just using your Sawzall and bringing your charger. It's a good alternative to to your saw. So I have a chainsaw that I would normally use for bigger things, but this is great for firewood. And when you come across a good piece of firewood like this is, that somebody chopped down, we take advantage. We cut it up, store some for the next day, and use some for today.
All right, so you cut out that firewood. Now, what are you doing? Split it in half.
Just splitting it makes it easy to burn.
There you go.
Extra split. Alrighty. Alright, camp is set up. I have chow ready. I have beans and rice. And Tony's going to be making a salad. And I got some pork chops on coals. And it's going to be good. This is a pretty cool campsite we came across. And pretty happy with it. So there was also a bunch of wood here, which I chopped up and split so we could use in our fire. Keep ourselves warm tonight. It's not supposed to be too cold. It's supposed to only go down to 51, not 37 like we did the other night, but in any case, we should be good. Hey James, I found your Mrs. Dash, or your Dash, whatever the hell this is. So, yeah.
That's a gringo spice. That ain't very good anyways. Complete. Tell him to get some complete.
Garlic and herb.
Get some complete.
Garlic and herb.
Or I'm going to take his Latin card away if he doesn't get some complete.
Yeah, I definitely think we should take his Latin card away anyway.
We're taking your Latin card away using that crap Dash. Que eso? Get some of that. Who makes that? Goya? Complete. That's all you need, brother. You can put that on a turd and it'll taste good.
Well, dinner is finished. Camp is cleaned up. The fire is roaring. And we're waiting for nighttime to come to see if we can take some astrophotography. So now we just need the sun to set.
A bear? Quiet. What is it?
You guys see it? Get closer. You don't see that?
What do I look at?
You don't see the little brown thing fucking standing in the middle there?
Yeah, what is it? Es un convincing bush.
Ve a una abeja, ¿ven?
A deer? That's nothing, bro.
What do you see there, bro?
It's
You don't see that thing there?
a rabbit?
You don't see this brown thing here in front of the tree? Behind the tree?
That's
That black thing there that looks just like a bear? You don't see that?
that's not a bear.
It's a big fucking stump, man.
No, bro.
You're high as
It would have moved already.
Well, we've been in the woods for a week now. What do you guys think so far? Dave?
I'm having a good time.
Yeah?
Not being in a hurry and just, just enjoying the outdoors with our plans to be here a long time, so it feels like we're out here at no time limits because it's such a huge amount of time. So I don't know.
What do you think about the places we visited so far? South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, and Montana. Which is your favorite so far?
Really enjoyed Montana. Montana's good.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was something unique in all of them. The night we spent in the high desert was pretty unique. I kind of liked that. The habitat was pretty different. They all have their things. We've seen plenty of wildlife, and having a great time.
Good. Tony?
Let's see. My favorite's been Wyoming. I think the open fields and the mountains and the views were outstanding. I mean, there's like pictures and videos do no justice. It's been amazing. That's been my favorite. Montana's been beautiful as well. That view where you could see the clouds, you feel like you're on top of the world. That was very nice. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's what can I tell you about camping? You rough it, but when you see, and sometimes you're like, it's cold and it's raining, your tent gets wet, but the next day, you're like, whoa, man, this is like bad. It's like, what, should I be home? But the next day, when you keep on pushing it and experiencing nature and the beauty of nature, and it's totally worth it.
Cool. Well, we're at Garnet Mountain, Montana, and this is a very densely wooded area on the mountain. We've got a nice camp area set up. You can barely see it, I know. Okay, so waiting for the sky to get dark so I could do some astrophotography, and we'll see how that plays out, because it looks like it's getting cloudy, and if it gets cloudy, no pictures of the sky.
My mosquito protection.
Can't see shit. Fortunately, the night did get much better and the skies cleared up, and I was able to get these amazing pictures. Until next time, have a great time. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment on the videos. Thank you.